Hello and welcome back to the TGG Alchemy campaign. We are doing level 5, and we've got beakers. Me, 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 me. Ocean resource stays until used like coffers. Okay. I think Donald X has mentioned this as like a thing that he would potentially use to like fix potion. I made air quotes there, but you couldn't see it. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty good. So our only trashing is apprentice. That isn't doesn't fit in super well with opening potion. On the other hand, there are so many good potion cards to pick up here. There's also witch, but like I think here, like I think the potion stuff will move fast enough to be like worth opening potion, even though it slows us down a little bit to reaching specifically apprentice and witch. And like there's an argument for familiar over witch here. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I think this is potion silver. Like university looks very strong and relevant. First 2P could actually, if that's what we hit, could actually be apothecary. There's also like getting a second potion here will also probably be pretty good considering the beakers thing. I guess I didn't talk about the board too much. I mean, so there's draw, there's plus action, more draw. The only plus buy is counselor room. That part's awkward. Obviously, there's the junking and the trashing. So like the build here, the big problem here is going to be the plus buy thing. Because you're going to have to draw your opponent cards. I mean, maybe you figure they're drawing their deck anyway with Scrying Pool, and who cares? That could be the case. But on the other hand, getting thin is going to be tough because Apprentice is not like fast thinning. So with Apothecary, okay. So this is where I'm actually thinking about getting a second potion, no joke. Because next turn, I mean, we have all 3 of our estates down there and a silver. Absolute worst case scenario, we see 3 estates and 2 coppers. We can still hit 2P. And meanwhile, our potion is getting saved into next turn. And like right now, we're wasting a little bit of money if we buy a potion cost card. I mean, because we're not going to buy Golem. The most money we could have next turn is 4. No. 5? Yeah. That is possible. If we had 5, I would definitely regret having bought another potion because I'd want to get an apprentice. But if we have any other number, well, I guess if we have 4, it doesn't matter. If we have 3, I will regret not having deferred the potion, and it sure like is more likely that we have 3 than that we have 5, right? We have to have 5, we have to bottom deck 2 of our 3 estates to hit 3. To only hit 3 is surely more likely. Yeah, I'm gonna get the potion. Okay, so yeah, I think Apothecary first. They managed to hit Witch. Not called for. I think we do just take Familiar now. I think this is Apprentice. Defer the potion. And this is probably another Familiar. Is there time enough for another Familiar to pay off? Like, they do have a Witch. They have two Throne Rooms now. Maybe not. I think I want University now. We're getting hosed because of the combination of first player and that them hitting Witch there. Okay, I think the sifting on Golem is actually going to be super legit right now. We got a gold? Why? Don't. If I had a potion held over, I would trash Curse here, but I don't. We have a University. Now I want to see it, which means either Apothecary or Scrying Pool. I think it's Apothecary right now, and then Scrying Pool. All right, I think we need another Apprentice. Now we buy nothing. Could Apprentice this Familiar to draw 5. I think that's gotta be worth it. Still don't. All right. We have 2 potions, but we also have 5 coins. I think I want to save the potions and get another Apprentice. And maybe now we go ahead and take a Council Room off the University. Apothecary first. Clearly. We're gonna have to trash with the Apprentice before we draw here, so we wanna draw the other curse with the Familiar so that we can Apprentice State next turn if that lines up. Oh, we could apprentice familiar again. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that seems like it was a good choice. Four potions, okay. The Sifting on Golem continues to look good to me. Wish I had one more coin so I could get, like, Scrying Pool and University. I think... University. I value the gains more. It's like Scrying Pool right now still doesn't seem like it's going to draw very well. That's not what I wanted to see. One estate in the trash. Which, they haven't gained an apprentice, so... I trashed an estate. So they took only 3 curses? Disgusting. Is there any risk of... we only have 1 council room, so there's no risk that this golem is terminal. So I guess there's no reason to play the apprentice first. I think we do need another council room, though. We definitely want to draw the council room. That much seems clear. It is unfortunate that we can't play the university beforehand, but at least not without trashing the apothecary, but I don't want to trash the apothecary. Do we trash this silver? Draw more. I think we do. We're going to need to get money back at some point, but yeah, this grossness. All right. Is this another council room or another apprentice? Let's say council room. And then... I would like to get another golem, but... Is it better to get, like, University Apothecary or University Scrying Pool or something? I actually think it's the golem. We could grab a vineyard. I don't think it's time for that yet. Okay. Do we play this council room? I think we do. Ooh. That was an unfortunate thing. I mean, I guess it was pretty likely. think at this point maybe Scrying Pool is what I want. We could actually terminally draw here with this apprentice or this. Oh, now we can't, I think. Maybe it's, oh Jesus. Well, might as well skip the curses, I guess. Should get some throne rooms, I guess. At this point. I'm wondering if we like. Play the golem. We're gonna see the apprentice. I'd like to throne that apprentice, you know? So I'm wondering if I play the council room first. And then I can golem into the throne room. Potentially golem into the other throne room too, right? We have another apothecary down there. I guess not. I wouldn't mind having a witch just for draw. Maybe it's better to just take another throne room. We got 2 apprentices in play. What happens if we don't see our other potion? That would be annoying. Oh well, we've got the apothecary. That shouldn't be a problem. Alright, whatever. Let's just gain another throne room. Oh. Oops. Well, I guess this works fine. Okay. We need some more money. We've got relatively good deck control at this point. I think we go gold vineyard vineyard. I mean, I say relatively. It's not amazing, but think I'm just going to take another throne room with this one. We can throne more apprentices to trash curses. I mean, I guess we've only got 3 left, so we don't need to do that, but... There's only 3 vineyards left? Wait, how can that be? Maybe I should take a witch. Maybe I should have bought another potion. Just like thinking about not lowering pause. Although they don't have any universities, so they can't threaten that way. Well, now let's go ahead and take a witch. Okay. I don't really need these throne rooms, huh? I can play the golem just to get the potion drawn. Though we still have to play the council room to do it. I was hoping not to have to do that. Um, 10 coins. Should we just go ahead and shave it down to 8 coins? Definitely not using. You definitely don't need buys. Oh wait, we can take. We have an extra potion. We can take all 3 vineyards. Oh dang, maybe we have a win. Well, yeah. If we'd taken throne room instead of witch, I didn't. I kind of lost track of the fact that this was representing a potion that I had already played, and that we could empty vineyards. Yeah, we could have totally bought throne room, vineyard with if we thrown the council room that just there to get to 5 buys. But I think we do then 2 more coppers just to increase our odds of not dudding. Province for insurance, probably not necessary. We're gonna do it anyway. Yeah, they shouldn't really have the ability to come back on this now. We have 5 vineyards to their 3, and they should be worth more. And they don't have any universities for gains. They do have more money, but not by a lot. It's like... 2 coppers. Okay, fine, whatever. All right, we can line up Oh, we can wind up a lot of stuff, I guess. Throne Golem to hit University Scrying Pool, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. All we need now is the last throne room, so it really doesn't matter. But why not? It would have been nice to be able to throne the universities, but we... Right. So in the end... Oh, they still had... Oh, right, because they... Oh, they did finally take an apprentice. But it took them a while. Yeah, so we got... I mean, we got slaughtered on the early draws. We still came out ahead because I think of the apprentices. I mean, we had to trash 7 curses, but we got there. We even trashed a couple coppers and all of our estates. They hadn't trashed any estates. Maybe they never trashed a card with apprentice. I wouldn't be surprised. I trashed 2 familiars, a silver, 3 estates, 7 curses, and 2 coppers. So yeah, they never trashed a card. They had that apprentice by the end, but they didn't trash a card. I mean, they also never got university. Like, maybe that's even like the bigger deal. I'm not exactly sure. I'd have to look back, comb back through to try to see like when they should have done what, and I'm not really sure. But like, they also didn't get the second potion. I think the second potion was really good here. Like, this thing makes like a multi-potion build so much better, and like the fact that you can just, you know, like I did like at the end, like, oh, look, I have potions saved up. Let's just take a whole bunch of vineyards. Like, I was thinking about that at the beginning. I was also, I don't think I said it out loud, but I was thinking about that at the beginning. I was also kind of thinking, well, you know, you do have to have the buys, but there's council room, so you know, it is interesting as a side note that sometimes I like think about these things and I don't say them, and then I realize later that I didn't say them. I'm wondering why I didn't say them. I'm wondering if it's because like I'm actually thinking about something else as I'm talking, and then I like have moved on to something else in my head by the time I'm done talking about whatever I was talking about or something. I can't really explain it otherwise, like, to be honest, because I'm trying to like talk through my thought process, but it must be that I'm like thinking about other stuff, like, or like multiple things or something. I don't know. Anyway, Golem, actually a nice card here with this, the like the effective sifting was really nice. The scrying pool was probably actually never worth getting. I think it would have been better off like just taking another university or something, but whatever, or another apothecary. Because it never really drew enough cards to matter, right? Like, most of that was just being done through council room anyway. But yeah, I do think that, so obviously it was useful to me to be able to get all those vineyards at the end. I do think that this effect, like if it had been in Alchemy from the outset, would have like forced Vineyard to have a different price or something. Because I do think that that's like a little bit degenerate, actually. that you could like store up the potions over time and then use them in a burst on vineyard. Like there was a point where I was like, oh, it's too early for vineyard, and maybe I just like stored the potion at that point, for example. And like, you know, that in and of itself maybe isn't degenerate, but like, I don't know, it's like, you know, I guess I feel like the reason vineyard can get away with costing just a potion is because it's hard to get, like, you often don't want to get multiple potions, so it's often effectively constrained, like the rate at which you can acquire vineyards. Like, you know, it's like a classic thing with vineyard is like, you know, you're getting towards the scoring phase and you're like, oh, do I maybe pick up another potion so I can get, you know, more vineyards or something like that, like get vineyards faster. And like being able to just sort of be like, whatever, like, you know, I'll just accumulate some potions, like going, you know, up to that, and then boom, like I think you'd have to adjust vineyard in response to that if this were like had been part of the card, like part of the way that potion worked from the outset. Like it's like, you know, you play a potion, it's like take a potion token or something like that. That had been the original design. I do otherwise like the design. I think it's fun, if nothing else, and it's like thinky. You know, it's like, do I spend it now or do I spend it later? Like it you know, it's cool. But I do think with Vineyard, it's a little dubious. Like Vineyard needs to cost something a little bit more for that to make sense. And like, I think it's not like Vineyard would be unreasonably priced at 2p or something like that, 3p. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time for level 6. Until then.